speaking of not playing his best football right now, Zeke, with no Tony Pollard, was out carried by Corey Clement. He rushed for 45 yards and a catch. He is battling injury, but he's only averaging 11.4 points per game over the past 4 games and under double digits for the past 2. He hasn't rushed for over 70 yards since week 5.
What?
Simon, we'll start with Simon. Would you consider benching Zeke for the fantasy playoffs?
It depends what your options are, right? Like if your other options are
Devonta Freeman.
Oh, that's such a dirty question.
That's even harder with the I'd probably still playing Zeke, but that's around the range. You know what I mean? That's where you start asking those questions now. Where before we kind of viewed Zeke as a locked and loaded top 12 guy each and every week. He's if this is how they're going to use him, if he's this banged up, he's an RB2. And that's how you got to view him.
Josh?
He's a back end RB2. I'm probably still starting him over Freeman. I think he's going to have a little bit more touchdown upside, right? And that's where he's going to make his living, maybe the rest of the fantasy year when it comes down to it, because he's not looking extremely efficient. But if he falls into the end zone, you're probably going to be fine having him in your lineup, but he's been disappointing. You really have to lower your expectations for Zeke.
All right, let's do an impromptu name game. I've got some names that we're going
to hit me.
Yeah.
You're going to say the one I was going to say. I know it. I'm positive of it.
Saquon Barkley or Zeke?
That is not the one I was thinking, but that is a good one. I'll go Saquon as well.
Let's see. Myles Gaskin against the Jets or Zeke in week 15, if he's back, obviously.
Against the Jets, probably Myles Gaskin at that point, right? Like we look at what Zeke's been doing over the past month and at what Gaskin's been doing over the past month. Gaskin has turned it on over this past month in a Dolphins offense that seems to be peaking at the right time. They seem to be getting their stuff together. So I'll go Gaskin, and that one hurts. That hurts to say.
In a PPR league, it's Gaskin.
I'm with you guys. As much as it hurts to say, yeah, I'm with you. All right, I got 2 more for you guys. James Robinson.
Yep, that's the one I was thinking. Give me Zeke.
Yeah.
Zero trust in what Urban Meyer's doing down there. And even if I trusted him, the Jacksonville offense is enough to scare you away from a running back. Even if you have full trust in the head coach.
Trust me. We'll get there.
I mean, it's got to be Zeke over James Robinson. You might be disappointed with what you got out of Zeke the last few weeks, but check out James Robinson. Yeah, you're a lot more disappointed with that when it comes down to it. So
I really want to say James
Houston.
Robinson. Exactly what I was about to say. I want to say James Robinson, but I can't.
The answer should be James Robinson.
It should be James Robinson. A slam dunk for James Robinson, but
it should be.
You can't.